Almost all video game developers have some bad work in their catalog. Making games is a learning process, as you know. Get ready for our top 5 bad games made by great developers.
That was too close!
The studio that gave us awesome franchises like Brothers in Arms and Borderlands also gave us Aliens Colonial Marines. Despite the enormous potential, Gearbox Software and SEGA still managed to mess things up. Bad management resulted in an often delayed, yet still rushed product. It was full of bugs, unbalanced gameplay, bad AI, and low-quality graphics. Together with Duke Nukem Forever, this game tainted the good name of Gearbox Software. The Japanese Treasure game studio is famous for great bullet hell shooters like Ikaruga, Sin and Punishment, and Gunstar Heroes. They're also responsible for Stretch Panic. This very underwhelming PS2 game made us use a scarf to defeat the bad guys. The art style is pretty nice, but the repetitive gameplay ruins the entire experience. Sometimes it's better to stick to enormous space lasers instead of scarves. Let's have the designer of hits like Rez work together with the studio behind Kingdom Under Fire. Microsoft threw in a big bag of money and 99 Nights was born. The final product was a mediocre hack and slash game in which you beat up hundreds of dumb computer-controlled enemies. Mizuguchi went back to music games, but interestingly enough, a sequel to this game was released. It was even worse, but it did have 1 million troops. 1 million troops!
The battle with armies of the more than 1 million troops. 1 million troops. Wow. 1 million troops.
Blizzard Entertainment is known for its high-quality games and their it's done when it's done attitude. This philosophy resulted in great franchises like Warcraft, StarCraft, Diablo, and most recently Overwatch. But back in the 90s, the studio also made licensed games like Justice League Task Force on Super Nintendo. This fighting game had choppy animations, a very limited number of moves, and poor controls. It's hard to believe that Great Blizzard is responsible for this crappy game. The legendary game designer Miyamoto gave us Donkey Kong, Super Mario Bros., and The Legend of Zelda. Everything this man touches seems to turn to gold. But when he made Wii Music, this game just had boring tracks and just wasn't fun to play. Using the Wiimote as an instrument only makes you look like an idiot. It really made you wonder what Nintendo and Miyamoto were thinking. Do you know any other bad games made by good developers? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button.